Hey guys, Thundera here. Welcome back to my channel. Today we have another build video. This is for the Maloney family, which was in last Thursday's video. It is a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom house built on the Domus Familiaris lot in Brindleton Bay. It ends up being 80,966 simoleons. This house has enough space for 2 parents, a teen, 2 children, and 2 toddlers. We've already done the floor plan, and now we are on to the roof. This is a house for a relatively large family, and yeah. I'm just trying to figure out how to get this to sort of blend into the other 2 pieces, which I end up just scrapping that and then redoing it. And I really like how it ended up turning out, so we're just gonna move this piece around and get it to line up. Then grab another piece here. And then we're going to put on a front porch and a back porch. Lift it up on the foundation. And then we're going to grab some stairs. These are from Base Game. We're going to use the same stairs on the back porch. And of course delete the underside of it just to save a little bit of money. We're going to grab a door. This black one. And then we're going to grab some windows. I'm trying to stick to a theme. I knew I wanted black and white, but I also wanted one other color in there, so you'll see that in a little bit. These windows are from high school years, and then I'm going to look for another window to sort of complement them. And at first I go with this window, but I didn't really like how it looked with the other windows, so I ended up changing it out. And you'll see that right here. I go with a second one from high school years. And then we are going to grab a sliding door for the back here to get out onto the back porch, an archway to get into the hallway, and then just grabbing some doors to get into the different rooms. Now we are on to siding the house. And I have this stone. It does not stay white though. Then I'm just looking at different siding options. And I go with this white one from Cats and Dogs. And then this stone, I thought about making it yellow at first. And it does end up yellow in the end, but for majority of this video, it will be blue. And then we're just going to paint the roof tiles, put on some roof trim. And then above the windows here in the front, I felt like it was missing something, so I'm just going to go through and try and find a window to go above it. And I end up going with this one right here, this big circle stained glass, but it doesn't have any stained glass. This one is just clear. And then we're going to go for a foundation trim. We go with this dark one here. And then we're going to grab some flooring for the 2 porches. Just looking at some different options. I do end up going with some wood from Base Game. Then we're going to grab a railing and some fencing for the porches. Both of those are also from Base Game. Then we are going to grab some saucer lights so I can see what I'm doing in the inside of the house. Just looking at the flooring, trying to figure out what tile I want in the bathrooms. I end up with this one right now from Vampires. Then we are going for some carpet in the bedrooms. And then this wood floor for the rest of the house, and then just going to tile the kitchen. And then we are going to get some tile for the walls for the kitchen and the bathrooms. and then just painting the rest of the walls in the house. I'll change the colors as I go later. Right now we are starting on bathrooms. I grabbed this shower tub combo here, a sink, a toilet, a mirror, and then just grab some, after I put the move objects sheet on, grabbing some hand towels and some towels for the bathroom, and then some robes, and then a toddler potty because I remembered I was going to have toddlers in this house. And over here we're just going to decorate it almost the same, except for we grabbed some counters for the 2 sinks, because this is the bathroom that majority of the kids are going to share, so I figured that it makes sense to have a couple of sinks in here. And then just grabbing some clutter for the counters, just some soap and toothbrushes and things like that. So just moving it over, making sure that it's not actually sitting inside the sink. Then grabbing some towels for the wall, some toilet paper. Moving that window over because I realized it was in the middle of the tiled wall. Then just figuring out where everything's going to go. Grabbing the counters. Moving the windows up. Then I go to check and see how it looks. And I move them back down. And then I grab the upper cabinets. And grab a different vent hood. Put in the fire alarm, the thermostat, an island, the sink. I was just trying to get it to line up with the window a little bit. Just trying to see if that window would look better. And then I decided to end up raising the windows on the front of the house. I didn't raise them everywhere, just the front, so that it would look, so the sink wouldn't necessarily, or the window wouldn't necessarily be cut off by the counters in the house. So, and then we're just going to get some clutter for the kitchen and the island. And then just looking for anything else I think could fit in this kitchen. And I grabbed these aprons and put them over here. And then I was trying to figure out where I was going to put everything, and it was just sort of empty over in this corner, so I decided to put a couple of hutches together and make it look like it was one built-in unit, and then just put a plant in the corner. And then just trying to figure out where I want everything as far as like the living room and the dining room to go. So I grabbed this dark table and some black chairs. Put this decoration on the table, grab some salt and pepper shakers. And then I grab a high chair. Grab some mats for the front and back doors. And then we are going to go for the living room. So I grab this TV that hangs on the wall. Just trying to figure out what sort of it's not a coffee table, console I want here. And then trying to figure out what sort of couch to go for. I was thinking originally this sectional from Dream Home Decorator. And then just making it black. Then grabbing a rug. Then just looking at the different chairs and ottomans and things. Grabbing a little side tables over here for the front entry area. some backpacks for the kids. Then we are going to grab some shoes for this area. Grabbing this pile of letters, like as if someone had just checked the mail and then thrown them down here. And then this basket of towels and things. And then just looking through and grabbing this to hang a hat or a coat or something on. Getting a hanging plant here and some toys for the kids and the toddlers. Then just looking about maybe adding a bookshelf to this living room area. So I grabbed the one that hangs on the wall there. And trying to figure out some plants or some artwork or something to hang on the wall. So right now we are just looking through the different artworks and things and different collages and anything that we can really hang on the walls or use to decorate the walls or the space here. And I grabbed this from, I believe, Jungle Adventure. And then I moved the robes over because I realized that they were actually hanging over the toddler potty. Now we are on the hallway. Just trying to find some artwork or something to go in that. And then we move on to this bedroom. First we are looking at the different wallpapers, and I go with this one from high school years because this is going to be the teenager's bedroom. And as I was making it, I realized I was like, I think she's more into pink and music, so that's where her bedroom ends up. And we're just grabbing a light for the bedside table or for the nightstands here, and some books. Just rearranging them so they sit well. And then just looking through everything, grabbing a dresser. And I end up going with this one, this stand-up wardrobe over here. And then just looking through and grabbing a plant. And then over here, putting a microphone. I end up putting a keyboard and a guitar over here. And then just putting some of these records and posters from high school year up. And just looking through and grabbing different posters from different places. And getting them all hung on the wall. Grabbing her guitar now. And then moving on to the twin boys' room. Just changing up the colors of the walls, grabbing some beds. And then just grabbing a dresser. I grab both of these and make them look like they are just together. And then we are going to grab a bedside table for both of these beds as well. And we grab these little poof looking things. And then we're just going to clutter up the dressers, and I put some toys or something over on the nightstands. We got this bookcase over here, and then just putting some more books and some clutter on that. Just looking at some other clutter to put into the room. Looking at some toys and things. Putting some stuff on the bookshelf here. Then we get this block table in here. And then some sports clutter. Because at least one of the boys, in my opinion, likes to play sports. The other one is more on the academic side. So, and then we are just looking for some stuff to put on the walls here. And now we are moving on to the toddler room. And we are going to grab these beds from Eco Lifestyle. And then change up the color of the bedroom. Grab these flowers. And then we have this playhouse, a unicorn, some toys. Going to grab a little nightstand at both of their end of the bed. Then we're just going to clutter it up and grab some other toys for them. Grabbing a bear and a bunny, and then these little monster-like dolls. And then putting in another backpack over here. Then just looking through. Putting a bookshelf in here. And then grabbing some chairs for them to sit in. Then we are moving on to the parents' bedroom. And I go with this bed. And then grab some nightstands from, I believe, high school years. Then just putting a light on this one. And then grabbing some clutter for the other. Then just looking at the different dressers. I got this one that I put in the teens room, just in a different color here. And then looking at grabbing some bookcases for over here. Then doing a seat under the window. And at first I put it in this yellow color because I really liked it, and I'll end up changing it to be a different color because I was like, well, no, this is supposed to be a blue. The color is supposed to be blue, not yellow. I end up going back after that and changing it back to yellow. So right now we're just grabbing like a little office area and then doing some paintings and things. And this is sort of where I was like, nah, I kind of want this to be yellow. All of this stuff is just sort of coming in yellow, so I just went ahead and changed it here to have everything just sort of be more of the yellow that I had originally thought about, but then decided to change. So we're just changing all of that up. And just looking for some more art. just going through and seeing what I like where. So just adding some of these plants over here, and then deciding to move them to that side. Adding a hanging plant over here in the corner, and just looking through to see what else there is that I think would fit. Putting some on the desk because the mother of this family is a gardener, so she does like plants. Just cluttering up the desk here a little bit. So just changing up lights here. Looking through to see what I think would fit with this bedroom. And the other rooms of the house as well. Putting some cloud lights in the toddler's room. Just looking through to grab lights for the living room, and these are from Dream Home Decorator. Then going to grab something for the bathrooms and the hallway. And then going to grab something for the bedroom here. This is from Dream Home Decorator as well. Grabbing these lights for the boys' room. And then going to grab a new light for the teenagers' room. This is from the Decor to the Max kit. And now we are looking at curtains for all the bedrooms. And just trying to figure out what will work in each room. And trying to find the right curtains for this window was a bit difficult, but I ended up using I believe the curtain rod thing that came with the deluxe kit, the Desert Luxe kit, I believe it's called. And I just used some of the other curtains, which you should see in just a moment. And just trying to figure out where that is, and then yeah, here it is. I just make it look like it's all one straight across. And then just looking for some curtains for the other windows in the house. Getting these for the kitchen. Just trying to get them all to line up and raise to the right spot, of course. Then changing up the colors of the aprons. Grabbing some curtains for this window. And then back in here in the toddler room, I do the same thing that I did in the boys' room. I will use the little curtain rod from the Desert Luxe kit. And then we're going to put curtains in the parents' room. Just trying to find some that will fit. Trying to line them up and everything. And I just moved the window out of the right way so I could place these. And I kind of use that other curtain as sort of a guide as to where to put them. And I'll do the same thing over here. And then we're just going to decorate the front porch. Get some lighting out here. Get a bench and like a little seating area. Just looking for a table. And then some plants, of course. And just looking to see what else I think this front porch needs out here. Moving on to this other corner, just trying to grab some planters and some more flowers, and just I kind of felt like this sort of looked like it was maybe built in a little bit, so I went with that, and I got that plant that I had on the other side as well, putting out a mailbox and a trash can, putting a trash can into the kitchen. So now we are moving on to the back porch and grabbing a grill and a dining table and all of that. I grabbed 2 picnic tables and put them together, and I moved them over here, and then just grabbing some more stuff for outside, like these planters and a flower arranger table, I believe. And then some toys for the toddlers out here. And then just putting a swing set in the backyard along with a toddler slide. And some monkey bars. And then I put a telescope as well. And then just some little planting pots. And now we are going to landscape it. Get some trees out here. Then we're going to get some flowers around the front. Just change up some of the colors. And then get some flowers around in here. Just some different flowers and some bushes and things. Just trying to grab a variety of things here. And then we'll go about grabbing for over here. And just trying to get some of the different colors and things. I'm trying to stick to like the yellows and the whites as far as the flowers out here. And then just getting some grass and putting it around the trees, maybe some flowers. And then we are going to do the terrain paint. Just putting a path leading to the sidewalk here. Putting some dirt under the trees and things. And yeah, we're just going to do the terrain paint. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe so you won't miss any of my other videos. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. Also, I just wanted to say my EA Gallery ID name is Thundera Shadow. This house will be available to download if you want it, and I will see you guys next time, as I said. Bye.